What's cracking? I'm JJ Peters from Deez Nuts, and I'm here on behalf of Metal Hammer to discuss 5 of my favorite hardcore albums. My favorite, not everybody's, but these are my 5. And I'm gonna start with Hatebreed, Satisfaction is the Death of Desire. From a young age, it was an album that inspired me, like both musically and lyrically. And to be honest, like pretty much everything they put out after is also a favorite of mine, but I can't just have them fill up the whole 5. That would be very greedy of them, so they just get the first one. No Warning, Suffer Survive. I know this is like a controversial album for some people because everyone says the Ill Blood is their best album, but for me personally, Suffer Survive like showed me that a band that was like a straight up hardcore band could like progress in a different direction and take it in a more, not more musical because they're already musical, but take it in another direction, experiment, and go in ways that I didn't expect them to go. And it's still one of my favorite albums, and I listen to it on the regular. So that's number 2 for me. Terror, Live by the Code. Once again, they're one of those bands that I feel like I could put every one of their albums on my top 5 list, but I got to narrow it down to one, so it's going to be that. And that one for me is more of on a personal note because around the time that was out was when I started to get to know those guys personally and tour with them, so that like resonates with me on more of a personal level. And I got to come out on a lot of shows and sing one of their favorite songs off that album with them, so that holds a lot of personal, dear to my heart meaning. So that's number 3 for me. Number 4 would have to be Set It Off by Madball. I feel like if Madball don't get a mention in anyone's top 5, then that's kind of fucked up. Because Madball are the triple OGs and also some of my very good friends. So it's just, it's like, who doesn't listen to that album and want to fucking just go wild? You know, it's a classic. Number 5, one of my all-time favorite hardcore albums is Down to or Underground by Give Up the Ghost, formerly known as American Nightmare. I literally don't go a month without listening to that album, and you might not think it, but it was like a big inspiration for some of the parts on Binge and Purgatory, so that's, yeah. And I had the pleasure of touring with them once, so they're dear to my heart, but yeah, that's number 5.